I might cop me a house on an island, somewhere secluded and private. Get a bag and I make a deposit. Bank account like a car with high mileage. You might ask who I am, who's inquiring. They calling me dreams, I'm inspiring. I came from the bottom, now look where I'm at. When they see me, they all be admiring. Might meet me and think that you know me. Don't dab me like homies, I stick to my lonely. It's me and me only, these niggas so phony. This 45 on me, I'm moving like Tony. That means that I'm militant. You worry about shorties, I'm worried about dividends. This voice is an instrument. It took me to places that niggas ain't never been. And no, I'm not finished yet. Remember back then when a nigga had the penny pinch? That took some diligence, I was persistent. Now I reap the benefits, built up a business and now I'm legitimate, I'm a vibe, know you feeling that. I'm a clown with a ceiling at. I get high when I'm finna rap. Every line is a hit a crack. Come alive when I hear a track. I be shining like a diamond. Every time that I get a shine, I'm blinding, it's beyond lit. I be killing the game with no kindness. I be speaking so loud with my silence. I be breaking it down with no grinder. I be up in the clouds like I'm flying. Nirvana. Told him give me a meal, I might sign it. Nah, nigga, for real, I'm being honest. Only taking a deal with 2 commas. Even with that deal, I whip Hondas. I'd invest that meal, now that's knowledge. They like how he here with no college. Bro, I made it here cause I'm solid. They just hate me now cause I got a whole lot of blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in.
Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby.
What's up? What's going on? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Y'all know who it is, the truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad, the guy that keeps everybody mad. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. I'm going to touch on the topic tonight. And before I get into my sermon, you know, the truth speaker, the truth preacher, whatever you want to call it, I preach the truth. That's all I'm about. That's what I built my channel on, truth. That's all I talk about is truth. I want to talk about these low-value men and women in the black community. But we need to talk about it. Now, talk about the low-life, the majority of the children in the black community. Let me give a shout out to my. Let me see who's in the chat first. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pull this up because I don't have the chat pulled up. I'm not looking at the chat right now. Let me pull up my chat on this. Let me see where my true supporters at. Before I get into it, let me give a shout out. What's up? Lionel Woods is in the house. Yvette is here. Sugar T is here. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to the moderators. Azumi, what's up? And give a shout out to my moderators. All right, let's get into this. In the black community, the majority of the babies are had by the low-value men. The majority of the babies in the black community are had by low-value black men. Now, the low-level black women who have a bunch of baby daddies and a bunch of kids, it's funny how they get a bunch of kids, a bunch of baby daddies, and then they want men of higher quality, men who are successful. They want successful men to take care of Pookie and Ray Ray babies. Matter of fact, they have the nerve to demand it. I could pull up several Kevin Samuel videos of black women demanding that men of a higher quality, men of a higher living, men of a higher standard should take care of another man's children. We got some low-level black men in the black community. We got some low-level black women in the black community. Let's talk about it. But what killed me about the low-level black women in the black community, the low-value black women who have a bunch of kids and a bunch of baby daddies, they're the only ones demanding that they should get men of a higher standard. That's what I don't understand. You'll never see a low-quality black man get on YouTube saying he deserves a woman that's sexy, got money, success, career. You'll never see low-value black men ask for something that they don't deserve. That's the difference. Women of a low level, they will ask for stuff that they do not deserve. They haven't bettered themselves as a woman. A lot of them aren't good mothers. A lot of them are out of shape, got too many baby daddies, and they refuse to better their life. But they want a man to come in. They want another man to come in and just pay for them and take care of them while they just lay around on their behind and just take. You'll never see low-value black men ask for something they don't want. Let me tell you something. Men who are low-class or low-level black men, they understand they can only get fat bitches. They understand they can only live off of women who got low self-esteem. They understand they got to live off of women. They know it. They got to live off of these low-life women. They know they do. See, low-level black men, they already know this. They don't go around saying, I demand a woman of quality. I demand a woman with money. I deserve a woman with money. You'll never see a man with a bunch of kids and a bunch of babies that's fat, overweight with a bunch of babies, demand that he get some high quality women because he understands reality. He can't get it. It's not going to happen. Ain't no fat black man with a bunch of babies that's broke is going to get a woman with money. That is like that's like a 1% chance. And we're speaking in totality. I'm speaking in a larger sense. Ain't no big fat black man with a bunch of kids going to get a fine ass woman with money. But what do black women do? Black women always say they deserve a high quality man, a man that's successful. A man should take care of me and my children. And let me tell you something, a man of a higher standard, have a higher quality, majority of men, 99.9% of those men, they want women with no kids. They don't want no big fat women that's out of shape. They don't want no loud mouth. They don't want all that baggage. Why I got to deal with your baggage and your baby daddies and your kids' baggage? Why would a man that got money, status, quality, successful want to deal with your baggage, your kids' baggage, and your baby daddy's baggage? Now, this is going to be a 2-part series because I'm going to continue this tomorrow night. We're going to continue because I can't put everything in one video. Why should a man that got money, status, resources, success want to deal with your baggage, your kids' baggage, and your baby daddy's baggage? I had one stupid chick come on live, and I'm going to pull up her video tomorrow night if I can find it. This woman had 5 children, and she was overweight, talking about her kids are a blessing. Any man should take in her and her children because her and her 5 kids and her 5 baby daddies and her are a blessing to any man. Ma'am, no, they're not. And this is how they try to manipulate men of a higher quality, of a higher standard. This is how they try to manipulate successful men into taking care of them and other men's children. And try to manipulate you. Her kids are a blessing. No, they're not. Your kids are a liability. Your kids are a liability. Your kids may be a blessing to you. Your 5 baby daddies, they may be a blessing, but not to a man that wants to build his own legacy. I'd rather put money into my own kids. I'd rather find me a woman I could have 3-4 kids by and spend all my money on her and my children. Why would I want to spend all my money on another man's kids? Why would I want to do that? Why would any man of success want to waste his money? That is a bad investment. Any man that want to spend money on other women's children, that's a bad investment. Bad, unless he's a man that can't have children. That's different, but that's very few and far between. If he's a man that just can't have kids, I get it. But I'm talking about the large majority of men who are successful. These women put demands. These women they're not even of a higher quality. If you're a low quality woman, continue to have babies by low quality men. That's my only issue. If you're a low level woman, keep picking low level men. Don't try to have all these low level men babies and then try to jump up and try to get a man of up here. It's not going to work. He's not going to pick you. He might smash you and pass you. That's it. Oh, don't get me wrong. A man with money, a man of higher status, he might smash a woman with a bunch of kids. Yeah, you might get smashed. He might hit it. That's just about it. He ain't going to wife you. He's not going to take care of your baggage, their baggage, and the baby daddy's baggage. It ain't going to happen. Y'all always want to make, black women, y'all always make bad decisions in men, and then you want other men to pay for it. Y'all make bad decisions in men. Y'all don't want good men until you have a bunch of children. And I'm going to talk about that later and maybe next week. They don't want a good man. And the majority of the time, the only reason why they want a man of some quality and some status and some success is just to help them take care of the kids. That's all. That's the only reason why they want a man of a higher quality. Majority of them. They don't go after men that are quality men at first. Do you notice? They don't go after quality men. They just have babies by the bums, the losers, the niggas with the pants sagging off their ass. Niggas walk around with their guns, just these street bums. Men that have no jobs, no career, no business, no future. All they do is walk around the streets, nickel and dime, get high, and have all the babies in the community. They pick the men who walk around the community with their pants, grown-ass men, with their pants hanging off their ass, no job, no career, no future, no investments. They can offer a woman nothing. But these bums walk around the hood with their guns in their hands, have nothing to offer women. They get all the black women pregnant. They get them all pregnant. Black, they busted wide open for the losers. Busted wide open. So continue to have children by those men. Don't try to jump up here and get a man of quality. Don't say you demand a high quality man. That's disrespectful to men of quality. That's very disrespectful for women who are low quality to say, I demand a high quality man. That's stick with the low life losers. Stick with the low life losers. That's what I don't understand. These women are so delusional. Women are nowadays, these new age women feel like they can do anything they want to do. They don't have to work for nothing. They're just entitled to any man they want. And they wonder why they don't get them. You wonder why you don't get the type of man you want after a bunch of babies. After a bunch of babies, that's a wrap. You better go marry one of those baby daddies or marry a nigga that ain't got nothing. That's all you're going to get. You ain't going to do no better than that. You ain't going to do no better than that. Man, a woman with a bunch of kids is a liability to a successful man. You're a liability. Why? I'd rather go get a woman that has no children and put a bunch of babies in her. I'd rather find a woman that ain't got no kids and spend all my money and invest my money into my kids' future, not another man's children. And that's what we're gonna go into the second part tomorrow night, where these women be talking about a man need to pay for their kids. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow night. He need to pay for my kids. No, he don't. Pay for your own children. You want to bust your legs wide open and sleep with all these men? You find a way to take care of those kids. You're responsible for those kids, not nobody else. If you would have used some birth control, if you would have picked the right type of man, if you would have kept your legs closed. But see, we can't tell black women nothing in the black community. We can't tell them anything. They make bad decisions and expect other men to clean up their mess. They purposely pick losers and bums and dudes that can't take care of their children. They bust it wide open for men who have no future. Low-level men who have no future and nothing to offer. They bust it wide open for them and then turn around and say another man should take care of his kids. I'm going to sleep with Pookie and Ray Ray for 10, 15 years. I'm going to sleep with Pookie and Ray Ray for 5, 10 years. And then I'm going to look for a husband. This is how these women do it in the black community. It's very backwards. I'm going to sleep around first and have all these babies. Then I'm going to find me a husband. Ma'am, you're doing it backwards. Find you a good brother. Because what the sad part about it, black women don't like good men. Black women don't really like good men. Let's just call it what it is. Black women don't like good men. And when they have a bunch of children, the only reason why they want a good man or a man of a higher quality is just to use them. Let's say what they want. That's why they have children. That's why they want high-level successful men to take care of them, because they just want to use them to take care of the kids. I know women that get a high-level man and she'll take his money and spend it on a bum. That's why you got to be careful when you deal with women that got kids, because sometimes they'll still slip up and go sleep with one of those bum-ass baby daddies. That's why I would not want to deal with a woman with a bunch of children. That's another risk. A man taking care of you, taking care of your kids, and he might be taking care of one of the baby daddies. Let me tell y'all something. You might be taking care of the kids. You'll take care of her, and you might be taking care of the baby daddy, because she might take some of your money and buy that bum some Jordans. She might take your money and be feeding that bum ass nigga. She might take your money and sleep around with her baby daddy behind your back. Oh, it has happened. Oh, yeah, sometimes they'll just use that dude they got money and go back and sleep with they bum-ass baby daddies because they love bums and losers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I bet you if they took away Section 8 and welfare, I bet you these women wouldn't be having all these babies by bums and losers. Let me tell you something. Let them shut down welfare, Section 8, and all that. Guess what? They wouldn't be having as many babies. Oh, they would shut that down. Oh, they wouldn't have all these babies if Section 8 and welfare wasn't funding it. You think they would have all? Because listen, then if it was no Section 8 and welfare, then these women will be more cautious about who they have children by. I'm going to say this again. If there was no welfare and no Section 8, These women will be more careful about who gets them pregnant. But because they have their white daddy, because white daddy will fund their promiscuity, because their white daddy will pay for them to live a low-level life, because their white daddy will pay for them to have as many kids by as many men as they want, they understand they are not going to be held accountable for being promiscuous. Oh, hello, somebody. That's why they don't mind busting it open for these bums and these losers, because white daddy's still going to give them EBT and a roof over their head. They're going to sleep with these bums and these losers, and they're going to steal wigs, weaves, eyelashes. All they care about is wigs, weaves, eyelashes, all this stupid stuff just to go to the club and pick up a brand new bum-ass baby daddy. That's all they do. They get dressed up to go to the club to pick up a brand new baby daddy. They got their priorities all mixed up. They have a bunch of kids, then they want a husband. They have a bunch of kids, then they want a man of quality. They have a bunch of kids, then they want a good man. They have a bunch of kids and say, I demand another man to take care of them. They have a bunch of babies first and then turn around and say, I want a good man. Me and my kids, we a package deal. Ma'am, you could send that package deal back to hell. You could take you and your package deal on. Keep having babies by those low-level men. Stop trying to have trying to have babies by men that you're not qualified for. Stop trying to get these men that are out of your league. A lot of you women, these men y'all try to get are out of your league. A lot of these women these low-level women try to get men that's out of their league. Ma'am, stick to your low-level bum men. I don't understand these women. I deserve a high quality man. Why? They can't tell you why. I deserve a man with money. Why? Why do you deserve a man with money? I deserve this. And they don't even have to work for it. They think that their coochie entitles them to get things they don't deserve. Oh, y'all should be hitting the Cash App, the PayPal, the Super Chat, and all that other good stuff. These women are funded to be promiscuous. These women are funded to be destructive. These women are funded to destroy their family. These women are funded to sleep with all these different men. These women get paid for it. It's crazy. Let them shut down welfare. Let them shut down welfare. It'd be a wrap. Then they'll be looking for a good man. Then they'll be like, hold on, we ain't got no welfare. Shit, I gotta find me a man that got a good career. Shit, I gotta find me a man with a good job. Shit, I gotta find me a man with some money. Shit, I gotta find me a man that got his life together. Let them shut down welfare in Section 8. Let white daddy shut it down on them. We'll see the choice. They'll make better choices than men then. See, they understand they can be sexually reckless because there's no consequences. Understand, if you notice these women in our community, they are never held accountable for anything. Never. They could be sexually reckless. They could be violent. They could be ignorant. They could go on national TV, falsely accuse men, celebrate our death, disrespect Martin Luther King. These women can do all and say all kind of stuff about the men. They can do all kind of stuff and get away with it. Nasty, stinking behinds. All right, come on, man. What y'all need to do is have your life together before you even start having children. Y'all need to start having your life together before you even have kids. Y'all should already be in a situation where you got something going for yourself as a woman. But these women don't care because Section 8 and welfare is going to save the day. And not only will Section 8 and welfare, they can find them a simp or a sugar daddy here and there that'll pay $40 for their stinking behind. They can find a sugar daddy offline here and there that'll pay for a good time every once in a while. You don't see low-level black men talking about they deserve high-quality women. You won't see low-level black men saying, I deserve a bad, fine-ass woman. You'll never see it because low-level black men have sense enough to even low-level black men have sense enough to know, I can't get them women. I'm going to stay right here with these low-level, insecure women. I'm going to get them pregnant. I'm going to sleep on her couch. I'm going to be with her. I'm going to be with her. I'm going to get all you women pregnant so I can have a place to stay every now and then. See, a low-level black man, he's going to stay with the low-level women. He's going to continue to be manipulative and, play these women against each other and play on their insecurities. See, a low-level man, no, he can't rise above that. How come these women don't understand that they're not going to come up out of that? How come these low-level black women think that they could get men up here? But low-level black men understand, I got to stay right here. Women are so delusional. Even a low-level black man understand, I got to stay right here. These women right here, these no good women, these women who let anybody smash, these women who just give them dick and attention, these women who are insecure, these women who have low self-esteem, these women who have low self-worth, these women that don't want nothing out of life, they know I'm going to stay right here with these low-level women. I'm going to stay right. These are my women. But black women, they don't understand that. You'll see the hundreds of women that call in the Kevin show. You see the hundreds of women that call in the Kevin show and got a nerve to say that they deserve and demand men of a higher quality and a higher standard of life. I don't understand. I do not understand. I don't get it. Ma'am, get back with one of your baby fathers or find you a man at your level. And the crazy part about it is these women, they can have a bunch of babies and they still look down at men who are they still look down at men who are hardworking and average men. You'll have big fat women with babies still look down at men who just are average workers. You'll have all these women with multiple baby daddies and they still or look down on an average man. It's crazy. Ma'am, you have nothing to offer but baggage. You have nothing to offer but your baggage, your kids' baggage, and your baby daddy's baggage. Ma'am, you are not a blessing. You are a liability. And you're lucky that any man of any quality will want to get with a woman like you. You better be happy if you get a hard-working man. You better be happy. You get a man with a career, you better be happy and you better treat him good. Because that don't come a dime a dozen, not with a woman with kids. If you do get a hard working, you better be happy. You better treat him like he's good. It's a bunch of hard working men. Y'all rather stick with the street bums. I'm your boy Zillia. I'm going to finish watching the game. We're going to continue this tomorrow night. Thank you. Azumi hit me with a $5 piece. We're going to continue this tomorrow night. And it's a lot to talk about. Because tomorrow night, we're going to talk about how not only do they demand high quality men, not only do they demand it, they say you have to pay for their kids. So we're going to go into that tomorrow night. I'm your boy Zilliard. I just want to do a quick 30-minute live, and we'll continue this tomorrow night. Maybe make it a little longer, but we're going to continue it. We're going to do part 2 tomorrow night. We're going to say, pay for my kids. They think another man should pay for another man's kids. And they talking about successful men. And they got a nerve to say, this chick got a bunch of babies, talking about something, he got to be making this X amount of money. And we're probably going to watch a video tomorrow night. We're going to, I might incorporate a video just to show y'all what I'm talking about. How these low-level women want high-quality men to take care of her and another man's kids. Pay for my kids. He need to pay for my kids. The delusional entitlement that these women have are mind-blowing. Sugar T said, these women have no civilized consequences for their degeneracy. It's a disgrace. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. So we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. They're gonna talk about you gotta pay for my kids. What? And we're gonna watch a video. We're gonna watch a video tomorrow with these single moms always talking about somebody to pay for my damn kid. Yeah, right. What you women should have did was you should have kept your legs closed, or you should have used condoms or birth control. Go ahead, have sex, but why do you have to have babies? Let's say this part before I get out of here. Why do y'all have to have a bunch of children? Because the government to take care of them. That's number one. But instead of finding the right dude and having children by him and building a life, they don't want to do that. They want to have a bunch of kids, live off the system. And after they're tired of Pookie and Ray Ray, now they want a husband to come in and take care of her and the kids. Doesn't work like that. Y'all women do it backwards. Find you a good brother first. Find you a husband first. Find you a man, a life partner you're going to be with first before you have all these damn kids and expect the whole world to pay for you and your children. It ain't going to work like that. But we're going to continue it tomorrow night. Let me see if I missed any. Let me read any other comments before I get out of here. Let me see any comments. I'm not sure. Let's see any comments that stick to me. Yeah, I got some women in my family with a bunch of baby daddies, and yeah, some of them want a bunch. Some of them just want to live like that. Thank you, Azumi. He said they could take that package deal, huh? All right, thank you, Azumi. I appreciate it. All right, let me go ahead and get up out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Let me go ahead and finish watching the NBA Finals and get me something to eat. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy your night. Also, we're going to continue this tomorrow night. Let me go ahead and finish watching this game. Thank y'all for hitting the Cash App, the PayPal, and all that good stuff. Thank y'all for becoming a monthly member. Another way to support the channel is go ahead and buy that Zillionaire clothing and merchandise. I got everything. I got cups. I got T-shirts. I got tank tops. I got towels. I got pillows. I got backpacks. I got fanny packs. I got water bottles. Man, I got iPhone cases, Android cases. We got it all, man. Because go ahead and buy the Zillionaire merchandise. Support the channel. And shout out to those who've been buying it, the Zillionaire clothing and merchandise. All right, y'all have a good night. I'm out of here. God bless y'all. We're going to continue this tomorrow night. All right, I'm out of here.
Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire entertainment.